Joe.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Hey, man. Ah! What the hell, guys?
I'll sit near you. I like to sit on nothing, you know?
Don't worry, we're sitting
Take
on
a seat,
chairs there, don't
please.
worry.
Oh, this is a good course. Alright, give me a second to get situated. Okay, hello everyone, welcome to my BLS course. I am Lieutenant Colonel Subtic. Does anyone want any tea?
Me.
Yeah, I'll take a peek.
This will be a relaxing class, alright? No stress. Only good vibes.
This guy looks nervous.
Uh,
Great answer.
record, I mean, if it's easier for you to remember, go ahead, but I want you to put your phone in airplane mode. I don't want any distractions. That goes for everyone else. If you want to use your phone to take notes, you can. Just make sure it's on airplane mode, please. We'll just get these cups of tea. Sorry?
I just had a spasm, sorry.
Alright, sir, can you hear me back there? Can you guys hear me at the back? Ronald?
Yeah, yes, we can.
Good.
Wait, Carl, I'm pretty sure you ran me over in an ambulance once.
What the fuck?
The hell? Did I? Wouldn't be the first, wouldn't be the last.
Maybe, maybe not.
Damn.
Whoop, this is an ambulance.
Alright, I guess we'll get started while Anya mixes all tea. So I apologize in advance, you have to listen to my voice for the next 30 minutes or so.
Wait, can I write notes on my phone?
Yeah, just
Oh, okay.
slap it on airplane mode so you don't get distracted.
I don't even know why you're here. You're the one that usually needs the CPR.
I know, right?
Alright, let's get started. Okay, so we'll go through what DRSABCD means. It is the doctor's alphabet, I like to call it. And we'll go through each meaning of the letters, and it's a good thing to remember. It's pretty easy to remember DRSABCD, basically the alphabet with DRS before. If you remember that when you are conducting CPR, you know, think back to that. So we'll go through what D means first. D is for danger. If you were to encounter someone in a dangerous place, like in the side of the road or something like that, in your guys' case, is LSC, when there's a lot of cars driving around, just make sure to help the patient to a safe place and be aware of the people around you, what could be dangers around you, like vehicles. So that's what the D means. And next we'll go through... Oh, a T's here! But next we'll go through R, which means response. So when you get the patient to a safe spot out of the danger zone, you want to check if they're responding. So you could do that by asking their name, squeezing their shoulders, that kind of thing. If you need to raise your voice, like shout the name, go ahead. Just anything to get them to respond. If they do respond, that's a good thing. And when they do respond, just make them comfortable, just keep them busy, talk to them, ask them questions, and monitor their response until the emergency services arrive, if they're needed. Does anyone want any tea? And you made tea?
Already gave to everyone.
Yeah, it's on the desk.
Yeah, on the desk.
Yeah. Alright, there's 3. Looks like there's 3 cups.
3 cups for you, for Kevin, and for me.
Oh!
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take a sip soon. Thank you, Anya. You're a big help. Alright, so that is D and R, what we've gone through. D and R, what we've gone through so far. Remember the RSABCD. The next letter will be what?
S.
S.
Yeah,
S.
you're paying attention. Woo! Alright, yes, S, which means send for help. So when you come across a patient, if they're unresponsive, you want to immediately send for help. So you want to get either you or a friend to call the emergency services, or just ask anyone that's around you to call. And that is S, very short. And what will be next?
A.
A. All right, A for airway. So you want to check if needed, if they look like they're choking or something. Open their mouth, and if there's anything in there like blocking the airway, like a piece of food or like a, I don't know, fucking kid's toy or something. If they're feeling a bit hungry, and put that in their mouth. Just check if there's any foreign objects in there. And the best way to check for this is open their mouth and get 2 fingers and stick them down the throat, see if you can feel anything. And the best position to do this in is the recovery position. I will demonstrate this now for you. Live demonstration, boys and girls.
Oh shit.
Okay, that was not... There we go. So this is the position you want to put the patient in if you're going to check if they have any foreign objects in their mouth. So you want to put the right arm over you and the left one out like that, and same with the legs on top of each other. And once, obviously they're in position, clear their airway with your fingers. Make sure you wash your hands, but that's probably not important if they're dying.
I mean, I'm a mechanic, so I'm pretty sure it is important.
I'd suggest getting some gloves if you're going to do that. Should probably make it
Oily
worse.
fingers. Huh?
So next is B for breathing. You want to look at them. Are they breathing? You also want to check if they're breathing. So you can do this by like putting your ear next to their mouth, listening to if you hear any breaths coming out their mouth. And you can also check if someone's breathing. I mean, this is a mostly male class. I usually say this if there's females, but you can if females usually carry like little mirrors in their purses, you can put that against their mouth, and
Wow,
that's
you
a good
see
indicator.
my hair. I need a mirror for this.
Yeah, alright, Justin Bieber.
Everyone calls me that. God damn it.
And yeah, so if their breathing's normal, you want to just monitor their breathing, I guess, until the emergency services arrive. But also check their airway, because it still could be blocked by a little object. And if it's not normal, then you'd want to start performing CPR. the big one. So the C in DRS ABCD means CPR. And I will teach you how to perform CPR. Let me go grab a dummy.
There's a couple of dummies in the room. They're called Los Santos. Custom mechanics.
Well, that one then, didn't you? Oh.
I think he needs cover drop, no? Yeah, much better.
Yeah, so here we have a little dummy on the ground. I'm going to demonstrate how to do CPR. So you want to place your hands on top of the chest, interlock. Oh, it may do, yeah. Interlock your fingers on the chest, on top of each other, and you want to do this in the middle of the chest, not to the left, not to the right. And you want to push hard and fast, and use your body weight to help you. You want to make sure the compressions that you're doing are at least 2 inches deep, and you do them at a rate of around 100 compressions per minute. And to remember this, you can. Is anyone familiar with the song "Staying Alive"? I'm sure you are. You don't know the song "Staying Alive"?
First time I hear.
Yeah. Stay
There you go.
alive.
Oh!
That one, yeah.
Thank you, Jake.
So that's a good indicator of the rate that you need to do the compressions on. All right. So you want to do 30 of those, and you want to deliver rescue breaths afterwards. You want to tilt the patient's head back slightly and just lift their chin up. Pinch the nose and place your mouth like over theirs. Make sure it's like a complete seal though, so there's like no gaps. And blow into their mouth and attempt to make the chest rise up. Do 2 of those breaths and then continue your compressions. So, you know, if you have like YouTube or something on your phone, just open that, put "Staying Alive" on if it helps you. And yeah. And so you want to continue this until the patient regains consciousness. You can tell if they are just like if they're breathing, if their eyes are open, if they're talking to you. Just continue this though until the emergency services arrive. And yeah, like Anya said, if help comes, just let them take over. And if you are with a friend when all this happens, if you do get tired, you can ask them to take over for you while you take a break, because it is strenuous work. So yeah, you may get tired. And that is the C in DRS ABCD. Next we'll go over D, which, does anyone know what that means? Defibrillation, yeah. So defibrillators, the little gadgets which can administer a shock to the patient. We actually have one in the drawer of that. Anya, would you mind grabbing one? Thank you very much. So defibrillators, yeah, go ahead. Defibrillator?
Yeah, good question.
DEF IBRILLATOR.
Or just call it defib though if you want to.
Yeah, you can do that.
The shock
Can you
thing.
spell that, Bieber? Can you spell that, Bieber?
I can spell
Or
it,
you
don't
can,
worry.
for short, you can call them
Just making
AEDs,
sure.
which mean automated external defibrillators. Do we have any questions so far?
Yes, and you spelt it wrong.
Okay. So these can be found in public buildings such as shopping centres. There's one inside LSPD. There's a few around here, and also there's the one in Bank. So popular areas, that's where they're usually found. Thank you very much, Anya. Okay, so as soon as you turn the defib on, a voice prompt will start giving you instructions. So, you know, if you don't know how to work it, there's always going to be that there to help you. They're going to tell you exactly what to do.
That's some fucking high-tech thing.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So, first thing you want to do, or second thing after you turn it on, is expose the patient's bare chest. So, if they're a man, just take the t-shirt off. If they're a female, you want to take the t-shirt off, and also, don't forget this is very important, remove their bras, because the metal wire inside the bra would actually interfere with the shocks.
Noted. Remove bra.
Yep. All right. So you want to take the pads from the defib and place one on the left side of the chest, like just below the collarbone, and the other pad just below the right nipple. Nipple. What's that word? These pads will analyze the heart rhythm, and they'll tell you basically, the voice prompt will tell you, does this person need a shock, and it'll tell you yes or no. So, for example, if they, the heart rhythm's like slow, then yeah, I'd probably advise you to shock the patient, or it'll tell you no, don't. You don't need to. When you do this, though, you want to tell everyone to stand clear, as you know, it's not good having everyone around. They could get affected by it too somehow. So just make sure the area is clear when you do this. And if a shock is necessary, the defib will actually tell you in a voice prompt when to press the shock button, and then you just press the button and it'll administer the shock. Okay. And after it administers the shock, it'll also tell you when it's been delivered and when to continue doing CPR. Then, like I said earlier, just carry on the CPR until the emergency services arrive. Alright, so that's the DRS ABCD. Oh my god, I can't talk. DRS ABCD portion of the course done. I'll just go over what each points mean again, just a little reminder. So D means danger, R means response, S means send for help, A means airway, B means breathing, C means CPR, and D means defibrillation. Alright, any questions? That's good. You're all learning. It's a beautiful day. So now I'm just going to go over a few basic wound treatments. I'll go ahead.
Oh.
When doing CPR. I'd say go a bit more gentle with a child, yeah, as you could do a lot more damage. I mean, sometimes when CPR does happen, it actually will cause injury. But it's better to injure the person than to let them die.
Yeah, you're supposed to like break their ribs.
Yeah, I mean that. Yeah. I mean, it can happen. Broken ribs can happen with CPR. That's the reality of it. But it's better to have a few broken ribs than to, be dead.
You need cover drop
You
again.
need to go to.
Oh,
Rip. He took a
He fell
timeout.
asleep.
okay, let's see what on this computer history.
Alright.
Joe, you're closer, check it out.
Alright.
Do you see anything, Joe? Yeah, go history, that on the corner. Yeah, exactly. Oh shit. Oh no 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 no.
What you
Shoot it down,
gasping
shoot
for?
it down, shoot it down. Close it, close it, close it.
Hey.
Close it, close it, close it, close it. Whew. Pretty close. What did you found?
What's going on here?
Ah, nothing, nothing.
Alright. We are
Wait.
ready to continue.
What video game are you
Can't believe
playing on the
Bad
front
drunk
row
was
on the
that bored and
left?
fell asleep.
Oh,
Someone-
someone fell asleep?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it was accident, don't find it.
Okay. So next we'll go over wound treatment. If someone got stabbed, like has a deep cut, you want to do your best to stop the bleeding. You can do this by like a rag or your t-shirt, just to apply pressure to the cut, and just to keep it applying pressure on the deep cut until like an emergency services arrive to properly deal with it. And with bruises, you want to use anything cold, preferably an ice pack. But anything that you find that's cold is good for a bruise, and you don't want to apply the ice pack directly to the bruise. You want to maybe get like a towel or something, wrap it around the ice pack, then apply it. Pretty common sense stuff. And if you have a sprain, you don't want to do much activity. You want to keep it still for the rest of the day. You can wrap a bandage or something around it for support, and also like an ice pack would be a good thing to put on there too. And the big one, gunshot wounds. With gunshot wounds, you want to apply really heavy pressure with a rag. Like I said, your t-shirt could work, quite similar to the deep cuts. A piece of clothing, any absorbent thing, like a towel would help too. Just anything to keep the pressure down on it. And you can also use the gunshot wounds. Yeah, so anything that could be used as a rag or anything absorbent, like you just want to apply pressure. Yeah, gauze would work too. You just want to apply pressure to the gunshot wound as hard as you can to stop the bleeding if you could. And you can use a belt as a way to stop it too until emergency services arrive. Go ahead. You could use your t-shirt.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no clean rags at Bayview. We do hard work.
There will be a first aid kit at Bayview though. It's best to get a material to apply pressure on it at first. Yeah, so just any piece of clothing, anything really. But if you're working at Bayview or LSC, the management really should have should really have like a BLS kit there that you can use.
Oh, our manager's currently on a LOA right now.
Well, I'll check the office in one of the cupboards. I'm sure there's one there. Any more questions?
Nope.
Cool. Well, you can check the pulse by placing your finger over. I mean, there's a lot of places on the human body where you can find a pulse. One's in your wrist, on your neck. Just place a finger over over those areas, and if you feel a pulse, that's how you check.
Must clarify, it has to be left wrist, not right wrist.
Thank you very much.
Why?
True facts. I don't know why, I just read it on the internet.
Ryan,
What's up?
did you hear that?
No.
Someone's sucking something.
What the fuck?
Okay, guys. Well, I'd like to congratulate you all for. Oh. For an adult, I'd say it's like between 60 to 100 beats per minute for a normal heart rate. But on that note, I'd like to congratulate you all on passing your BLS course. Whee!
Yay!
You are now all certified to do CPR, but you need to get your certificate off me, so I'll just use this computer back here.
Probably the only certificate baby you'll ever have.
What about broken bones? Nothing? Okay, let's see. No. Easy. Fuck, I'm last again.
So fucking clapping already.
It's like everyone hits him when we can just practice CPR.
Okay. Hello, Ronald.
Hi.
What a success. Ryan.
What?
Congratulations.
Thanks, Carl.
Good.
Bye,
Hello,
Bieber.
See ya.
When you want a real job, come tell us.
Nice.
I've got a real job and I get paid more than you.
No, you
No,
don't.
you
I'm a
don't.
manager.
Congratulations.
Actually, baby is
Hello,
better.
Mr. Hopper.
No, I get paid. I'm a manager. I get paid better than baby.
Go Weasel.
Fuck Weasel.
Are you walking
Weasel.
our cars at Weasel?
Weasel is close,
Congratulations.
actually.
Hello, Mr. Lolly.
Yo.
Oof. Some aggressive movement.
Congratulations. Hello,
Thank you.
Mr. Singh. Congratulations. Hello, Charles. Mr. Charles.
Congrats. Thank you.
Congratulations.
I'm fucking lost.
Hello, Mr. Stewart.
What the?
I'm lost.
Hello.
Congratulations, sir.
Bye.
Oh, this happens every class. Okay.
Wait,
What
what?
happened? What happened?
Ask him.
Check his pulse. Oh, he hears
No
it.
problem. I'm glad you
Oh,
enjoyed it.
you're alive. Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, fuck you.
He's in the hospital anyway. He's in the hospital anyway.
Is that here?
Have a good day.
He's in the
Oh,
hospital
We
anyway.
got a situation, Jake.
He's in the hospital. They can look after him.
Yeah, true. Let's go.
Are you some kind of drug addict?
Fuck.
What
It
happened?
was annoying.
Don't jump down the stairs.
Oops.
Oof. Where to go? Where to go?
Wait, no, we need to go one more down. Or no, what the f-